Hi everyone, it's Ellen ODell with Coldwell Thompson, and I am here again this week with my lender partner Eileen Howard with Ruoff Home Mortgage Company.
Hi everyone.
So we are here again to give you another update and just talk about a few things. I want to give you a market update and let you know what the market's been doing over the last week. And also, we're both going to talk about safe practices and kind of learning how to navigate in our environment now and do business in kind of a new way, a new safe way. So we'll talk about a few things that we are seeing being done in the marketplace and that brokerages and mortgage companies are doing to help and to safeguard our clients' well-being. So first of all, since the last update, so we're looking at a new week, April 9th through April 16th. We have had 700 new listings to hit the market, and out of those listings, 587 have went into contract. So that's really still, again, showing a really fast-moving, aggressive market that hasn't really slowed down because of what's going on. We've had 550 closings, and we've had a total of 1,056 showings take place in this last week. Now, that is only on Coldwell Thompson listings. So imagine, all the other brokerages and so forth that we have in the Columbus Central Ohio marketplace. How many showings that is possibly, which equates to buyers, out there looking at homes. So our inventory is still low. Our market's still pretty fast moving, which means it's still a great time to list your home for sale. And it's still a good time to buy with the mortgage interest rate, that Eileen's going to talk more about if you have questions about that. So moving on to just a couple things I wanted to talk about as far as safe practices and things that we are doing to help you still get out there and look at properties and still list your homes if you're ready to do that, is as far as listings go, sellers are taking advantage of virtual tools that the brokerages such as Coldwell Thompson can utilize. Sorry, I have my retainers in today, and it's tripping me up a little bit, so bear with me. So some virtual things that we can do. One is we can take additional photos of the property. Your agent can go in and do a video tour of the property and post that on your listing. And we can do virtual open houses. So I can come in on a Sunday or a Saturday and hold your home virtually open, where we don't have to have the traffic of people walking through, but we can go live and stream the open house and publicize that out to all the social media outlets so people can tune in and virtually walk through your house with me during this virtual open house. So those are some of the tools that we're utilizing to lessen the amount of people that would have to come through your home. Other things that sellers are doing that seem helpful and create a little bit of a peace of mind is we're leaving all the lights on in the property. We're leaving doors already ajar so people can look and not have to touch as much. And then we're just making sure that we have hand sanitizer available. Everyone's doing a great job and doesn't seem to mind to wear the protective face masks when they're walking through the home. And, really just make sure that they're sanitizing their hands. So, and same thing goes for showings. Showings can be conducted in the same manner. Your agent can still show you the property, wearing a face mask if necessary, and just making sure that we're keeping the safe distance that's recommended while we're walking through the home. So whatever it takes to help make the practice of still doing business and showing property safe and comfortable is what we can do. And then obviously there's all kinds of tools that have already been in place that can still be utilized with electronic document sharing. So sending you market reports and property listings, all via email, electronically, and then obviously contract processes are being utilized doing dot loop with electronic file sharing and signatures. So any questions about any of that, or for more specific information about safe practices you can always give me a call on my cell phone or drop me an email, and we can have kind of a more detailed conversation about those things. If you have questions about listings that are available on the market, or what you need to do to take the steps to prepare your home for a listing, please let me know, and I would be happy to answer those questions as well. So here is Eileen, and she's going to talk to you about a few things that are relevant in the mortgage lending industry right now.
Thanks, Ellen. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So I just want to add on to your safe practices and let everyone know that our application process has always been electronic. So although we love to meet people in person right now, that's not so convenient, or it's not happening as often. So we can have everybody apply electronically. We can receive all of their documents electronically, and we're also offering digital closings, which means that once we reach the closing point or date, the customer can sign about 95% of their documents electronically before the closing. And then the notary just meets with them to have just a few forms signed, and it's about a 10-minute process. So that's really, keeping with our social distancing that we still have to do, and has made it a lot more convenient for everybody today. So that's really kind of with the safety standards and everything that you were talking about. And another thing I wanted to touch base on today is a lot of people may have heard on the news or on the internet about forbearance. So I just want to touch lightly on it, and it may sound like a great idea or something where you may be able to skip several mortgage payments and to kind of help yourself right now, but honestly, forbearance is not forgiveness. So you really, really want to understand that process and find out more information before applying for it. Basically, just to kind of make it an easy little scenario for you to understand is, let's say somebody has a monthly mortgage payment of $1,000 a month, and they're going to apply for a 3-month forbearance. So that's fine. They don't make their mortgage payment for 3 months, and then at the end of that 3 months, $3,000 is due plus your 4th month. So it would be $4,000 is due at that time. So a lot of people then obviously would be put into a financial hardship because they're probably not going to have that money saved after skipping that payment. So what I would encourage anybody who's even considering that to do is please reach out to me. There are alternatives to forbearance, such as looking at refinancing and skipping a few payments, or decreasing your monthly payment, pulling equity out of your home. There's a lot of different scenarios that we can look at to help you out.
So Eileen, a lot of people think that means that they're putting that money owed at the end of their loan, and that's not the case.
That is not the case.
Okay.
Right. It's going to come due at the end of the forbearance period, which is typically going to be 3 to 6 months. So again, most people are not going to have several months payments to be able to make at that time. And it's going to come due and can really put people in a hardship at that time.
Right.
So anyway, if you have any questions, please reach out to me about forbearance or any other things mortgage related. My number is 614-402-4212.
And as always, you can reach me at 614-778-9336. And all of our contact information will be down below in the message. And we hope you're all staying healthy and safe. And if there's anything that we can do, we are your trusted advisor. So please don't hesitate to call, email, or text, or drop us a note on Facebook. So everybody stay well.
Bye. Have a great day.
Bye.